Hello, thank you for tuning in for this section of reads. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. This is on the YouTube channel James13 Wicca. I just want to put that out there just in case you're seeing it somewhere else. This is where you should be seeing it. I'm going to put the information for the decks and dice, all that below. Of course, if you would like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and let's go ahead and get into the reading you chose. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Sagittarius? Taking a quick look here. I feel good about everything. I don't feel bad about it. Not that we want to feel bad about things, right? Epiphany is on its way. Epiphany! I think you're gonna, whenever you're watching this, I think you're about to have a really easy time of it. And why not, right? Oh, yeah. Knight of Cups. This was face down. Knight of Cups, which can be anything, especially in a general read. It could be the offer that you've been looking for. Does not have to be a person. So, for example, because I know somebody who's a writer, this could be like that book deal you've been waiting for. Could be something like that. Could be a promotion. Could be anything. It does not have to be a person. But especially because it was face down, I see this as not something that maybe you're thinking of at the moment. Or you're kind of like, maybe you want it, but you're not expecting this. So if I'm going to use that analogy, it could be that book deal that, like, I was expecting this, like this level, and I got like this level. And it's like, oh, you're going to offer me that? You want me to do that? I would love to do that. That would be great. So it's almost like saying, oh, sure, you can write for us, and we will definitely use your books. Great. But how do you also feel about, you could be also an editor? Would you like to be an editor as well? You know what I mean? Could be like something like, yes, definitely. And how about you do this too? Would you be interested in that? I feel like because it's face down, it's like I'm not expecting something here, which I'm feeling like is very like, oh, I like that. Yes, yes, please. You have the foundation here. You do not realize what's being created around you. This actually I feel like is a good thing in this situation. So it's like, sometimes it's like, wait, what's being created around me and I don't know about it? Like, we sure we like that? I think we do. You are very inspiring for certain people. You have a very, very solid fan base in some respect. And when I say fan base, it can literally be that you worked with certain people and they remember working with you and they just have a very positive memory of, you know, interacting with you. That doesn't have to mean that you have the same feeling, just to be fair, because I can see this in the sense of like, oh my God, I had to drive them crazy. I had to keep telling them to do this. I kept telling them this was wrong. I had to keep helping them correct things. You might be like, oh, I wouldn't expect they would like me, because I kept pointing out what they were doing wrong and kept making them fix it. Meanwhile, they're looking at you as like, because you did that for me, because you wouldn't let me shortcut this, I have the success I have now because you wouldn't let me get away with these little foolishness things. You might think, oh, I don't think they like me, but actually they're like, no, I owe you a lot because without how you handled this, without that, never would have had the success I have right now. You gave somebody a chance, could be more than one person. Very positive energy here, very much of like, I know how this should be done and I've done it the right way and I did what I had to do and I made sure that I touched base and I said this and I moved forward with that. Again, you might not think that these people like you, but I'm getting that you kept them from crashing and burning. You actually helped them evolve and get to the success they actually wanted because you didn't do it the wrong way. You did it the right way, whether they liked it or not. I don't feel like there was like a aggressive energy there. I feel like that I just was like, no, you can't do it that way. You have to do it this way. Nope, can't do it that way. You got to go try this way. Well, maybe you don't want to do it that way, but you got to find something other than this because this one isn't going to make it. Excuse me. The truth is coming forward. I don't think you realize how much you mean to somebody. Probably more than one somebody. I have a feeling you have no idea how much you mean. Because it might be somebody, again, you just worked with them, or you had a positive effect and didn't realize it was positive, or how much of a positive effect was. There's a bond here with somebody, where somebody's, with people, probably more than one person, are kind of looking at you like, yeah, if Sagittarius didn't help me out, if Sagittarius didn't do that for me, I would have crashed and burned long ago. Six of Cups is a history card, Ace of Wands. They want you to have something good too. I wouldn't have had all this good stuff if it wasn't for Sag. I need Sag to have good things. It's just, it feels like it's just pulling at their soul. Like, I need Sag to have good things. I would not have good things if it wasn't for Sag. I need Sag to have good things. I need them to have good things. I need them to have good things. This is an energy that you might not have been around for quite a while. Somebody who remembers you that you don't even think about. But then when they come around and you're like, hey, remember when we did this? You're like, oh yeah, I remember when we did that. Yeah, I remember that. You have the High Priestess energy here. This energy is not always around you. It just remembers you extremely positively and credits you for some of their success. Maybe not all of it, but enough of it. I feel like it's pivotal. You're pivotal in their lives. Without you, could have never got this far. I like it. Feels good, right? And when I feel like this is coming forward, the opportunity comes forward based on that. This person is helping. They might not be giving this actual opportunity, but they're definitely making sure you're seen. Oh, Sag, you want to work with Sag? You'd be lucky. You'd be lucky to be with Sag. You'd be lucky if they helped you. They are awesome. They helped me with this. They helped me with that. I hope you're lucky enough to get Sag to actually agree with you, because if Sag agrees with you, you're in for a great time. They might be very much your cheerleader. Very, very much. To the point where you might get a little embarrassed. Kind of like, all right, calm down. Like, you know, I don't walk on water. Calm down. You might be a little embarrassed. Kind of like, all right. Listen, stop. I feel like it might be one of those. This energy coming towards you, by the way, tries to be very honest. Always, yeah, sure, why not? Always remember, you are your flavor of you. You're not their flavor of them. So, okay, so the way I'm saying this, Sag has a certain way of living life and getting things done and doing what you need to do. Typically, Sages are random, and they succeed with that. Maybe you have a list of things that you have to do. There may be 26 things on there, but you're not going to do them 1, 2, 3. You might just jump from here to there. You get them done as you need to. When they all need to be done, all right, they're done. But you do them how you need to. You may do a piece here, a piece of that. Not done with number 2 yet. Got to keep working on number 7. 4, 8, and 3 are done, though. Because they're coming forward, they're trying to be honest, and they're like, oh, it's a mess. It's a lot. Blah, 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 blah. For them, it is. For them, probably it is. You have your own way of doing things. Whatever this offer is, I do feel like you want it. I do feel like you like it. There's this energy that somebody else who does it or is a part of this is like, I'm overwhelmed. All right, they're overwhelmed. Their experience is their experience. And it's not about downplaying what's happening for them. They say they're upset, they're overwhelmed. They are. Doesn't mean that you going into the same thing will be. Keep that in mind. Your way of doing things is your way of doing things. Because I have a feeling this is not going to be an issue for you. Whatever this is, other people, yeah, they're overwhelmed. But like, for example, I do like to read certain books. I don't read very often. But like, reading is not my thing. It's just not how I do it. It's just not my thing. I'm more of a artist in the drawing sense. I'm not really a writer. Meanwhile, you, like the person I'm thinking of, they got it down like nobody's business. Like nobody's business. I could spell words. I could spell most words quite well. But that's not the point I'm getting at. She could read, write, get it all down there, make it sound nice, make it cohesive really pretty quickly. Me, on the other hand, if I'm going to write a paragraph, it might take me a half hour to make sure it makes complete sense the way I want it to and make it sound nice. She might be able to do it in 5 minutes. That's my point. Your attributes, your gifts are unique to you. Somebody else may not have the gifts you have, because where you're going, you're going to take this apart, you're going to put it back together in a way that makes sense to you. Your structure system will not look like their structure system. It'll be a good structure system for you, how I need to get this done, when I need to get this done, the way I need to get this done, and you'll enjoy it. Keep that in mind, because whatever this is, you got to restructure it. You don't have to do anything. I hate when I say that. If you go into this realizing that their structure is not your structure and you don't try to mirror it, you'll be fine. You'll get to this joy a lot quicker. You get to this happiness a lot quicker. You'll restructure it your way. You got to do it your way. You got to do it your way. If you go into it trying to match their energy, it's going to be chaotic. It's not going to really, this isn't going to let you flourish. This isn't going to let you shine. The reason you're even here, the reason you're a part of this situation is because of your shine, because of the way you shine. Respect your energy. Shine the way you need to shine. If you don't, it's going to be chaotic. It's going to be kind of a mess. This is, the Wheel of Fortune goes up and down. It's good, bad, bad. Some good, some bad. It's not really balanced as much as just all over the place. If you honor your energy and restructure it your way, you'll be fine. But also, it's kind of like you're also going to have that energy coming at you like, yep, that's why we wanted Sag. That's why we wanted them. Destiny comes in with the Empress card. You're meant to do this your way. Don't feel bad about it, because whatever this opportunity is, I feel like my first knee-jerk reaction is like, well, they're giving me this opportunity. I don't want to be rude and just try to make my own rules. I don't want to be rude like this. I want to try to follow their structure so they realize that I'm thankful and I appreciate this. So I'm going to try to match their rules. That's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Even if you kind of step on a few toes in the beginning, just keep going. It's all about your shine. That's the whole reason you're here. That's the whole reason you got this. They'll be fine. They'll figure it out in the long run. They'll be thankful for the way you do it. It's not going to, you're not going to have that effect if you try to go by somebody else's rules. You got to do your rules. Anything else? I really like this one. This one was fun. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.